Yeah, so Gender Trouble, Feminism, and the Subversion of Identity from 1990 is really the text that puts Judith Butler on the map. Okay, and um, so this interview is happening some 10 years after she published this text. She it was still what she was most famous for, although she's written a tremendous amount since then. Is still writing to this day, um, and but this is the text that she's known for. And in 2000, when she's doing this interview, she is starting. She has moved away from some of her basic positions there, not in a huge way, but she's definitely nuanced her arguments. So that's just one of the texts that you'll see sort of show up again. That's the famous text from hers. We're not reading that. We're reading this text, but it's good, to look at. And then the idea of performativity, right? This is the central idea um, that she brings to the table for her argument. So she'll go over this in the in the text itself, in the dialogue itself. So we'll wait till we get to that to talk a little bit about that, right? So the idea of identity politics, right? She'll get into, and finally, we have the dialogue itself. So that's all introduction, right? Um, Probably best to go back to that after you read the dialogue, and it'll give you some ways of thinking about the text, okay? But let's get to the text itself. So this dialogue. So she starts off, um, or the question is, you are a difficult writer. In fact, she wins an award for bad writing, right? Her writing is so dense, so elliptical, so sort of turgid that she actually wins an award, a sarcastic award for bad writing, right? And so that's what they ask her about, this idea, why is your language so difficult? And here, the common idea is that and we get this from our own education experience, that good writing is considered to be accessible, transparent, standardized, grammatical, right? And so she's, not, doing that. She's writing in a very dense and turgid way. She's working oftentimes with neologisms, new words that she creates, right? And she's deconstructing language as she's writing it. So it makes for a difficult type thing. So the whole first part of the the dialogue is all about this idea of accessibility, of linguistic accessibility.